Hey there guys, Skippy here from Skippy 6 Gaming, coming to you from the creative world on my server. And yes, we are here, we got the shaders on, and we are going to be doing a modern house. I had this bad boy whipped up nice, and we are looking sharp. This is a nice simple modern house. We got everything going good, we got a nice pool, the shaders look beautiful. It's very simple, guys. I have everything on like crazy wavy, but hey, we could go on in. Everything's set up pretty nice. We got light on here. It doesn't show as well with the shaders, but we have a nice second floor looking sharp. I'm gonna leave it up to you guys what you want to put inside there, but as you can see, it looks good. We're gonna do a nice simple tutorial. This is my first tutorial on the creative server here, but anybody can come and you know, build. You're more than welcome. Come on in, claim a plot, and yeah, I think what we'll do is turn the shaders off so everybody doesn't get super weirded out, because it's a little unusual for me, but I think it looks so hype when you have the shaders on. So yeah, man, don't forget to smash the like before we jump in, get your building shoes on, and let's get her done. Okay, so before we get right into this, I'm going to do a little shout out. Look at this guy here. So in the server here, anybody can come just claim a plot and build. And this guy here, I just saw this morning. Let's go see. And Mox Clava 91. Look at this, looking super cool. I think we used a little world edit in there, you know. If you vote on the server, you get to have world edit for an hour. So let's go over here and start this bad boy off. So we're gonna do the frame first. Let's do this frame. We're gonna start out with quartz, guys. You can see the stuff we have here: quartz slabs, quartz blocks, and quartz stairs, and blocks of glass. So I think the best way to look at this, guys, is to make this nice and symmetrical. So you can see that we have 6 blocks, 2 in the middle, 6 blocks. The 2 in the middle is going to be where the door is. And yeah, I think that's pretty much the start of this one. So what we have here is 14 by 8. 14 by 8, and we used quartz for the ground. And we're going to be very careful about which blocks we use slabs on, because I don't want this house to have, you know, messed up floors when you use half slabs when you shouldn't. So let's go ahead and line our corners, one in from each side here, and we're going to use the quartz blocks. Let's go ahead and complete the side here. This side here is not as important, but it is kind of important actually, so let's go ahead and get rid of this. This is just mostly to show kind of a little bit of depth. Let's go up here and let's go and fill this side. Let's make it 3 high, and we're going to use solid blocks for the whole entire kind of first initial zigzag shape. Let's go here, here, and here. And then what we're going to do is zig it down. So, but what we can do is, even though we are using solid blocks here, what we are going to do is use half slabs on the interior. We'll use the half slabs on the interior, that way it gives you a little more headspace in the building. And yeah, so once we go here, let's go back, and I guess I'm on, I guess we could try to change my speed. It's a little bit quick, but yeah, once we've done this, let's go ahead and take this guy here, this guy here, 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 and here. Then what we're going to do is go up 3 on this side too. Let's go here, 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 and there, there, there. Perfect. We're looking good, guys. We're getting it done, and then what we're going to do is take the 3rd block up and zig back down the other way. Again, nice and simple, all doable on console, regular, PC. No matter what version you're on, we're going to only use blocks that everybody has. Pretty simple stuff. Again, nice basic starter type jobber. And yeah, I've been wanting to change my keyboard out, but I like it so much. I know it clicks. I do have music in the background, so I think it stops the clicks. Let me know in the comments if you think that the clicks are too annoying. I could switch keyboards, but I find that I like having the kind of really high quality one, even though it's a little loud and annoying. I totally get it. Once this guy goes to here, we could actually go ahead and do this. I think for the 2nd floor we might even just leave it too high. And you see the shape that we got taken shape here, so let's go inside here and no, let's back it up and go in here. I think we'll make the 1st floor look a little higher actually, so let's just go in here and throw some slabs. We'll worry about lighting this guy up later. once these floors are done here, I think we'll probably, you know what, we'll do the glass first, and then we'll do a little glowstone white carpet, but we'll do that after. This first part here is literally the shell of the build. This guy here, up here, looking good. Okay, so as you can see, we got a little bit of elevation in the front room and back. Actually, this is the back side of the house. So now that we've done this, what we're gonna do is let's go ahead and start up with the fact that our center is going to be right here. You see right here, this is going to be where our door is because there's 4 blocks on each side. So let's go ahead and bring this right up like this. This is going to be our door frame. Looks good. Let's bring it right up to actually the whole entire building on the front. Right there, right there. And then what we're going to do is just to lift it a little bit, let's go ahead and half slab this just to give it a little definition. I think that looks super cool. Now let's go in and fill up some blocks. So basically what we're going to do here is glass it up. Pretty much go around the whole outside of the building and put glass in. On these sides here, we're going to go right to the corner. It's going to be as much glass as you could fit in, and we'll go through, do that. Once you have all the glass in, even on the top, on the back here, and go right around as well, we'll come back and we'll start doing maybe like step 2. Okay, and we're back. So you might notice that there is one thing that I did different. I actually decided last minute while I was doing it that glass panes looked a lot better. So as you can see, there's a difference right here. So I went through and I just switched those glass blocks to glass panes. You can see the difference. I feel like it adds more of a curved effect, a little bit more realistic. So let's just put them here again. You know, it's just a little glass. You can switch it up. That's what we're doing here in the moment. Another thing that I wanted to do was right over here, actually. I feel like we could actually go ahead and just put solid blocks there. I think it looks a lot better. As you can see, it has a nice little additional feel. Now what we're going to do is add a little bit of a modern flair to it. So what I think we're going to do here is we're going to add half slabs at the top of the outside of this guy, but only in a specific manner. So as you see right here, we're going right across, right there, and then we'll go around the outside wherever there is glass. So basically right over here, let's go with some quartz half slabs, and yeah, a little bit of quartz. You can see some new stuff in my hotbar. We're just going over it. I don't know why, but whenever I make redstone tutorials, I'm more assertive, but whenever I'm building fancier stuff like this, I'm like so gentle. I'm like, oh yes, and I think it's hilarious. But let's keep going. We're gonna build it right around, and then we're gonna come up here and we're gonna do the same thing on the top, but even just leave this guy there and do this. This is gonna add kind of a more, I feel like it makes it look a lot more realistic, kind of like little eaves troughs, or you know, something that sticks out. Let's keep going, keep going, keep going around here. Yeah, I really do think it adds a depth. It adds a more modern feel for sure. And again, I don't do too many building tutorials, but as you can see, this one's gonna look sharp. We're gonna do a little lighting right after we finish this up as well, but I really think the glass panes were almost like a really good addition. I think that it really looks hype. Okay, so let's do some lighting. Let's just go inside and light this joint up. We need light in there. So I think first things first, what we can do is most likely do the 4 corners. Let's do the 4 corners because, you know, that's going to be a thing. Go ahead and throw some glowstone with white carpet inside. I think we're most likely going to go ahead and throw... I don't like the non-symmetricalness, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and get some iron doors on the front here. See this guy right here? Let's do that, and let's go ahead and throw this pressure plate right there. I think that looks sharp. So let's do that again here. We're gonna have to actually go ahead and throw a couple pressure plates inside and do the same thing with the iron door on the front right there. Perfect. Let's go ahead and throw that pressure plate here. And I think we'll leave that for light. As far as I go right now, we can leave that for light. We can worry about the second floor in a minute. I think what we'll most likely do is probably set up some small stairs right around the outside here. Let's actually go in there now and do it. I took stairs out. You know what? We'll skip that just for now. Let's go around the outside here, and let's go ahead and replace with glowstone. So what I want is for it to be bright. So what we're going to do is bring our walkway up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then go all the way around the build with glowstone. It won't look as ugly in a second. You'll see the process that we're going to take with this. I just feel like every single house needs to be kind of taken into account what it's going to look like at night, and we'll keep going. Go around the outside like this. Oh, 2 at a time? What are you doing, Skippy? We're going to get this guy done, this guy done. And then after we do this part here, we shouldn't be very much longer. We're going to put some leaves on top. Out of all of them, I actually already did, before we did this, I tested which one looked best. So I feel like jungle leaves look the best. So I have them right here. And we're going to do this. I feel like they're the darkest, and they cover the glowstone a little bit, but as you can see, I think that looks really sharp. If we do that around the whole house, I think it has like a nice, you know, keeps it inside feel. And it adds a little coverage, because I feel like if this was a real house, it wouldn't have, you know, so much windows, weirdos be peeping in your windows and stuff. So this adds a little protection. So once we've done this, what we're gonna do is, let's go ahead and just put some quartz blocks right here and extend this guy out. That's gonna be a good added feature. And I think that's taken shape nice, guys, I gotta say. So let's go inside, let's grab some quartz stairs. Quartz stairs. And we're gonna try to put a little stair in there, but, you know, make it tasteful. It's kind of hard because pretty much you have to work with one of these walls. So again, we'll most likely find ourselves going through here. So let's go ahead and bust these guys out, and let's see if we can't bring the stairs up in a normal fashion right here. And there we go. So let's just make sure that you can walk up. Everything's hung. See, you can't. So we're gonna have to get rid of that guy. So there we go. As you can see, I think that's because of this carpet, actually, believe it or not. You walk up the stairs and we're good to go. That looks really good, actually. I think what we are gonna do here to light this up is let's go look outside. Since it's dark now, you know, I think I should turn off the daylights in the server, but as you can see, this glow around the outside adds a lot of love. So what we can also do here for the top floor is let's go ahead and be a little bit fancier. Let's go ahead and grab a redstone lamp, and let's grab some redstone blocks, because I feel like this would be a big deal. It would help us out a lot. Let's go in, let's make it day anyway so that we can all see. And let's go to the top. So first things first, what we're gonna do is most likely, let's put the lights in the middle here, because then it'll be a lot easier to cover. So let's do a 4-pack of lights right in the center. So right there, right here. Let's cover that hole right up there. And let's put a redstone lamp there, 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 and there. And then we're gonna put redstone block here, 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 here. That's gonna power those guys. And then let's go ahead and bring some stairs back and some slabs. And then you know what we're actually gonna do here? Let's go ahead and remove these guys. We don't want them. We want this to be flush and look cool. Let's go ahead and really, it's raining. Really? That's okay. We'll build in the rain a little bit. And we'll match it up to the front. We don't want it to go all the way to the back there. So let's go ahead and put this guy here. We'll throw a few of these stairs right here. And then we can half slab it up. Again, giving it a little bit of an additional height right here. And there you go, slash weather clear. And we'll be sunny again. So now that we've done this, we can actually swing around and we can take a look inside. So I think it looks sharp. I don't care what anybody says. Those lights are gonna glow at night, that's good. We walk in the front door, we're good to go. We can walk upstairs. We have a nice, easy house, nice and lit up. We could put our bedroom right here. We could do whatever we wanted. So now that this is done, I think what we'll do is I'm gonna go grab a few things, fill up my inventory, do some nice, and we can add a few little other features to this house to kind of finalize it. So I'll jump right back. Okay, now, so I've started up on some other stuff here, and I thought it would add a little contrast. I really like the way this kind of birch looks. I think that it's really shiny. So let's go here. We did just a quick outline around the whole entire thing. And on this side here, what we're going to do is we're going to add some sort of, you know, a little pool. I think a pool looks nice, you know, but I don't want to make it too big. So we're just going to fill this up for now. And then I think what we're going to do is actually maybe bury it down, I think. But I want to just kind of outline how big it's going to be out in the front here. So we're going to get these wood planks in here, these birch, and we're going to start it up. I think we have to have at least a pool this big right here. I think 2 on each side is good. So let's see how far we could go with it. We could bring it down. I think we should make it that big. And then if anything, we can extend our little patio area. Again, this is like, I don't know, halfway between a pool and let's grab our quartz blocks and let's make the bottom. You know what we're going to do? Let's grab a lapis lazuli. I'm going to use lapis lazuli. You can use blue stained clay if you want. Blue stained clay would be also a good alternative. However, I know in your survival world you most likely have tons of lapis lazuli because it comes out like in super bulk. So let's get this guy here. And then the other thing we're going to do here is we're going to want a little bit of light coming out of this guy. But that's easy to do actually because we're going to have some prismarine. Or sea lanterns actually is what they're called around these parts. We're going to grab a sea lantern and put this guy here. Let's go ahead and put, you know, one in the corners. Just to light up the corners and give it some depth. And we're going to make it day. The other thing that I was thinking that we would do here is actually, let's round it out and let's make sure that we have 2. We want to make sure that we have 2 around the whole entire pool. Let's go ahead and grab some water. A good way to do water, guys, if you want to fill it all up, is bring it there, and then once you do this side, it will make a steady pool of water. Looking good. The other thing I kind of thought was it would look so much cooler. Actually, you know what we're going to do now while we're here, actually, is let's just go ahead and make this a straight line. We don't want this to not be a straight line. Ticka, and yeah, okay, so that looks very cool. Very cool if you ask me. I think what we could do is, I'm just going to test this out. Yeah, I think that looks sharp actually. Let's go ahead and do it. It gives it a little bit more of a depth. And we still have the way to walk around. Everything's good. Get this guy here. And there we go. I think that pool looks good. I think what we could also do is make, let's add this, let's extend this out a little bit. What do you think? I think that looks good right there actually. I'm not going to really mess with that too much. We got our pool. Oh man, you know what? I'm almost tempted. I'm super tempted. Let's do this. We want to make this look good. I feel like quartz would look better here. Let's switch it up. I mean, we're adapting as we go. That's what we do here. It adds more of an actual fit into the whole color. I'm really liking these building tutorials. I'm going to do a survival house sometime soon. So as you can see, oh yeah, way better, way better. We have a pool, we have that sort of jazz, we're looking good. So now what I wanted to do actually to add some color is, it says cyan. I think that's great. I don't know what anybody else is saying, but I really wanted to dress up the front here. So let's go in here and let's do a little switcheroony. Let's put cyan here. Do you see what I'm doing? I think it looks pretty good, actually. And we're going to add kind of a U shape in the middle here. I just think that it adds a little color. I was starting to be like, you know, I'm not the fondest of all white. You know, we added a little white on top here, so that looks good. Oh, come on. Way better, guys. Way better. I think that looks super sharp if you ask me. So the other thing that I wanted to do actually is I think we're going to adjust these slabs here. I feel like we should take off the ones on that side and the ones on this side. So let's do that. Let's remove these slabs right here and give it more of an S shape. So we did the bottom, so now what we want to do is the top. It gives it more of an S shape and more of a, you know what I mean, that sort of stuff. And yeah. Yeah, I think that's pretty sharp. Again, if you want to try to hype up your house a little, you know, you want to make it look nice, grab yourself some bone meal. And throw a little bone meal love around it, man. Nothing ever makes, will make your house look any less cool than a little bit of stuff. You know, I would say keep this aisle clear right in front. Don't do what I just did. Haha. And, you know, throw a little around the outside just to make it fit in a little bit. And I think, honestly, I think this guy here could use a tree. I have to say, let's grab a tree. I don't know which tree. I would say that we're going to want to put, let's go put a regular tree. Let's just do it. Regular tree. I think we could put one right up here. I think it would look good right off, right there. Hopefully it doesn't grow too big. And there we go. I think that looks sharp. Oh yeah. And there you go. I think we'll probably end it off there. This house looks pretty sharp. I like it. I'll let you decorate it inside however you want. But as you can see, I think it's got the feel for a good modern house. Guys, you're more than welcome to come on over to play.buzzplex.net. Everybody can claim a plot and you could build a house. You could come look at my builds. You could do whatever you desire. And yeah, I think that was a good final ad and I think it looks sharp. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Don't forget to smash the like before you go. And I'll catch you on the next one.